Why my garden tools mean more to me now than any degree. After 25 years of working, I thought my accomplishments and titles would be the thing that I valued the most. But retirement has taught me something unexpected. Today, my garden tools represent peace, growth, patience, and a slower life I never had time to appreciate before. Sometimes the things that bring us the most joy aren't the things we spend years chasing. Has retirement changed what matters most to you? My garden tools bring me more peace than a title ever did. Hi, I'm Lisa with Journey with the Cars. Subscribe, comment, and like these videos. When you spend decades in a professional world that measure your worth in titles and performance reviews, your identity get quickly wrapped up in what you do for a living. Retirement or any major career transition can feel like the ground dropping out from under you. Who are you without the titles on the business cards? I ask myself that question more times than I care to admit. What I found is that the answer was already waiting for me outside in the dirt. There's something the slow living movement has always understood that corporate culture could never. Physical, tangible work roots, you in reality. In a world increasingly mediated by screens, algorithms, and credentials that have to be consistently renewed and validated, a garden pushed back. The soil doesn't care about your LinkedIn profile. The tomatoes don't fruit because you manage a department well. That steel spade in your hand is honestly in a way that very few things in modern life are. You put in the work and the earth responds. That kind of security, no performance bonuses can replicate. So if you're somewhere in that in between space, recently retired, recently laid off, recently wondering what on earth come next, I want you to consider the garden is just not a hobby, but a sanctuary. Not as something to fill the time, but as a genuinely powerful way to rebuild a sense of self that was never really about the job in the first place. The tools are waiting, the soil is patient, and it's turning out so are we. I think about what we were told success looked like. The corner office, the advanced degrees, the letter after our names. And I don't say this with bitterness because that word gave me real things, discipline, community, and purpose. But somewhere along the way, the symbol of success started to outweigh the substance of it. A garden has no interest in symbols. It only asks what you actually do with your hands and your time and your attention. In that sense, it's the most honest performing review I've ever received. And hear what nobody tells you about stepping away from a long career. The quieter your days become, the louder the important things get. The sound of bird songs at 6 in the morning, the smell of rain on warm soil, the particular satisfaction of harvesting something you planted from seeds, these aren't small constellations. They are the whole point. The slow movement isn't about doing less, it's about finally doing what matters. And for me, what matters is right here, growing just outside my back door. Retirement changed my definition of success. Subscribe, comment, and share these videos. Be great.